Characteristics of the American culture that stand out the most to me would be family, celebration of holidays, and the clothing that they wear, for example. In terms of the family, usually you would think that the family is not very close as it is in Latin America. However, during the holidays, that's when the family comes together. They watch football, they watch basketball, and they eat large meals, and they invite their family and their friends. So that's probably one thing that you'll get a chance to see when you're in the United States. Another part of their culture that you will see is the way they celebrate their national holidays. Recently was the celebration of the 4th of July, and of course that holiday has to do with the independence of the United States. And the traditional celebration, of course, is with fireworks and with barbecues. And finally, the celebration that's probably one that you will see quite often will be when the people have the time to come out and to spend time together with their families and their friends doing things. And the music will be just about as varied as you will want to see there. The advantages that you will have with living with the host family will be numerous, almost too numerous to explain. You will get a chance to see what a daily routine is like for an American family. In addition to that, you will also be able to be a part of the daily routine, getting to know what it is like, especially in terms of the times when they have to eat. United States, breakfast is a very big meal. Lunch is very soon, it happens around about 12 o'clock. And then in the evening, we'll have one more large meal, which would probably be a contrast. But however, living with the American family will give you opportunity as well to have a good opportunity to engage daily with the language as well as the host family's traditions and ways of doing things as well. So it's a huge advantage to be able to do that. One of the characteristics that will stand out to most basically is that this is a multicultural, international, global setting. So you'll have a chance to interact with students from all over the world. As you know, SEK is a global international organization, and here the customs and cultures and traditions of many nations come together as you learn how to get along with one another, how to interact with one another, and as well as the cultural differences that you have, as well as the ones that you share with people from other nations. As you know, English is a language that is very, very quick to take on the expressions from many parts of the world. So you will be surprised to find that the words and the ways that you have been used to speaking in your home culture suddenly are not being used anymore, and you'll start to hear other ways of speaking, other expressions. A good way to deal with this, rather than to have a culture shock and ask yourself, what are they talking about, is to simply mirror the expressions as well as the ways of doing things that they do. For example, if you were here in Chile, you would probably have different ways of greeting than you would have there. So in terms of the way people talk and their expressions, whether it's fast or slow, as well as the slang that you might hear, go ahead and use it and you'll be surprised. For example, there's this one called text bombing. In the United States, that's pretty common among teenagers to talk about text bombing, but to find out what it is, you will have to talk with your friends there and they will explain it to you. The thing is to go ahead and to listen to it and try to use it as well.